So this is the Real Witches Shop. This is me doing the messages for July. This is my first time doing this, so if I suck at it, I promise you guys it gets better. Um, so I always start with my fire signs, and I see with fire signs, you guys feel like you guys are getting lazy or feel like you're just not doing enough. And for you guys, if you're getting lazy, it's dangerous to you because you're about your money. I definitely see that someone in your life is very self centered, very vain, and they're only concerned about their self. You need to be careful of that person, especially they're always coming to you about their problems, but you can never get in contact with them when you have problems. Got to be careful of that. I do see that you guys, if you're not already in a relationship, your relationship that you will start definitely shows a blend of love and friendship and being happy together. You truly feel like this is someone that you're connected with. You feel like it's everything you could have ever asked for plus more. And you really feel like this is something great for you. And I'm happy for y'all. But I do see that you don't know what's to happen next after this connection, and it definitely scares you. I see that you're paralyzed by fear. You just don't want things to go bad. You really, really want things to go good, not just on a relationship, but everything else in life. Because maybe you feel like when your relationship is great, your money looks crazy. But when your money looking good, you feel like something else, there's a problem, and you want everything to be good around the board, which I think everybody wants that, right? So I see many dreams, many manifestations that you want, to come into play. You have a lot on your heart that you desire, and maybe you feel like you're asking for too much or maybe not asking for enough. But I do see here that the main focus this month of July is focus, focus, focus. You guys gotta focus. It's definitely said that loud in the car. It's like y'all gotta focus, keep tunnel vision of what it is that you're trying to do. Definitely get focused. I see that. For my air signs, in case some of y'all don't know, I'm an air sign. I'm a Gemini. I see that our creative visions that we have, whether it's coming to business, wanting to promote it, or wanting to do more to bring in clientele, I see that the vision is very scattered, but I feel that your vision is scattered because you're really stressed out. You're trying to make that money, and you're trying to see ways that you're able to make that money. And I think for some people, when you're not making no money, you don't feel too good. You don't feel right. So you stressed out, and it's making you not really see things clearly like you normally would when you have a calm, cool head. But I'll definitely say this is the wrong time to start trying new things. Whether that's a new relationship, you trying to start a new business, get a new job, trying to do something new to add to your business. Whatever the case may be, anything new, just don't even try it because you're going to be pissed if it doesn't go well. But it also says trying to force something to happen instead of naturally letting things happen. I feel like sometimes as air signs, like we be setting ourselves up sometimes. We're our biggest critics because I feel like, we have goals in mind. And it's kind of like something I said to my sister yesterday. I said, um, we make plans in life, right? We make a plan, and the plan sounds great until the plan goes into effect, because then stuff start happening that we didn't plan for. We didn't plan for the hardships and the heartache and the stress and all of that. And so, you get pissed and you mad or whatever, and that's cool, because again, making a plan is our job. But once we put that plan out in the air, we leave it in God's hands, and that's out of our control. I even see for some of y'all feel extremely insecure or feel like you're at a disadvantage when it comes to, doing what you have to do for yourself. And it makes you vulnerable, and feel like some of us really don't like that. But, I feel like in the end, you have to realize that the insecurity is only in your head. Always remember to tell yourself every day that you are the greatest thing and you can do anything that you set your mind to. There's nothing out here that you can't get. If it's for you, it will always be for you. Always remember that. It talks about clarity. Maybe you were confused about some things, and this is the month where all of that shit is getting cleared up. If you was ever confused about anything or feeling like maybe you felt like you needed a sign to know what your next move is, July is the month for you, boo. It also talks about waking up. Maybe you feel like you have stagnant energy and you want to clear that up. You want to fix that. You want to get that set up, like get it together. Like, you know what? I got to do something to pump myself up and get myself better. Like for me, I put little notes around the house, for the days where maybe I don't feel so good, feel so great, there's those little notes to remind me of who I am, and being satisfied. I think sometimes we don't know if we're truly satisfied with something or just wanting to be happy. But you just got to stay out that head, air signs. When you sit in your brain too long, it makes you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So just think about it. For water signs, I see you guys recovering, from heartbreak. It could be simply that you knew this day was coming, that y'all was going to break up. You knew shit was going to be how it was going to be because it really wasn't looking so hot for a while, and maybe you prepared yourself for this to happen. And now you're just like going through the stages that most people go through after they break up with someone or they close the door on a situation. And after a while, you'll heal, you'll be all right. It'll come together. And it talks about feeling renewed, feeling that now you've learned what you need to learn and now you're ready for, the next step. But you do feel like this person has not been completely honest with you when it comes to certain things that they do and the decisions that they make. You feel like the decisions that they make should be about y'all, but it's about them. They're very selfish. And I do see that you no longer feel balanced. Feel like you guys are on the rails. I think what happens is with water signs, y'all love and care so deeply that when that person doesn't give that energy back to you, it sets you off. Because you guys, y'all are some lovers, but when you don't get that back, it frustrates you. And so I see that some of you might be resistant from cooling down, but you got to cool down, Again, this is a lesson. We all go through it. We have to learn discernment. In the beginning, we are all our best selves until we show our true selves. And then you learn if that person is for you or not. And it's best to nip it in the bud before it gets to the point where you feel like you're stuck. And it talks about feeling refreshed because that situation probably made you feel down and had you look at things a certain way. And now you feel refreshed because that person is out of your life and your vision is clearer, it's brighter, and you see better and you feel better. It also talks about power. Always remember that nobody can take your power from you. I don't care who they talking about. I don't care what they talking about. Can't nobody take your power from you but you. Do not allow someone to think that they can ever dim your light. Do not allow anyone to think that they can ruin your day. Like it's about you. You determine how powerful you are, and don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not powerful. You are as powerful as you believe to be, because it begins with you. My air signs. I feel like I say this subject to y'all all the time, but I don't judge. Definitely an intense fear of change and letting go of the past. And I feel like some of y'all have been through so much shit when it comes to love. Like, y'all've been, I hear abuse. I hear taken advantage of, mistreated. Like, all around the board, y'all been going through it. And because of that past situation, it is hindering you from letting go of the past and to possibly want to be in a relationship because that situation took such a toll on you. Not just you mentally, physically draining you. It made you insecure about how you look and how you carry yourself because you felt that maybe it was something about you that brought that onto you. But that's not how that works. People are broken, and broken people will look to attach themselves to someone who they feel will help them feel better about themselves. But that's the problem. You can't look for other people to fix you. You got to fix you. Definitely see you making a tough decision of wanting to get past things, but you got to, because in order for God to bless you with what you want, you got to let go of that. You can't go into a new cycle of old patterns. You're just repeating the same shit over and over, wondering why you can't get further in life, because you keep being stuck on the same thing. I also see that you're trying to restrain yourself, and I feel like the restraining yourself is basically just trying to like not go through change, and you can't do that because we change every day. It's an everyday thing. We change. I definitely see wanting to be by yourself and wanting to just give yourself some time. Maybe you feel like you're not really ready to date, but you're definitely ready to let go of the past, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's better to be alone than to be with someone who doesn't make you happy, And you might relive that heartbreak, but sometimes we have to go through the emotions of what we went through to remind us why we should seek better and why we deserve better. Those are the July readings. I do mini readings every week on Sunday. The link is in my bio to book any readings for me, any services. I also sell a lot of products as well. If you ever have any questions, you can always inbox me. Business pages on Instagram at The Real Witches Shop and TheRealWitchesShop.com. Thank you.